Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning this morning, and today I'm excited because I'm bringing back a fairly old series and a little bit of a mission which I've been on, and that is to catch a mulloway in Western Port. So this morning and tonight we're going to be doing exactly that, putting in a massive effort, and I'm just going to take you guys through one of my trips, even if it fails. I actually do a few of these trips behind the scenes trying to catch one of these fish, and they never work out, so I thought I might as well bring you guys along with me and we'll just see how we go. So a little idea of the game plan is we're going to get out here this morning on the kayak and try and collect some fresh bait, some fresh squid, and then tonight we're going to head out on the tide change and drop those squid down from mulloway. Probably going to catch nothing, but you never know unless you give it a go, and this is a species which I really want to try figure out and keep on fishing for until I get one. So that's our plan, and even if we don't get a mulloway, we should still connect with some really beautiful species. It's a good time of year. There's a lot of elephant sharks around, gummy sharks, snapper, so anything could come to play, but first things first, we need to get some squid. It's a very chilled launch compared to what it can be here. That was good. Not good signs at all early on. The water is very, very dirty. We've had a lot of rain, a lot of wind the past couple days, and that has dirtied the water up massively. You can't even see the bottom and we're in 2 meters of water. Based off that alone, I already know it's going to be tough. So as long as we get 2 or 3, we'll be fine, but they're definitely going to be hard to get. I guess we'll just start here and drift down to some marks where I've caught a few squid recently and see what happens. So let's get this float out. We're in 2.7 meters of water, so fairly shallow, but very good squid depth. Okay, I can pretty much see it all the way down there at the bottom at the moment. Damn, it's a lot clearer over here than it was where I launched. Where I launched it was really murky and dirty, but definitely give it a go around here. If there's clean water, there definitely could be squid in this area. So we'll start here and we're just going to drift down along with the outgoing tide, and that's going to be our plan. We don't really have much of a plan, but that's what we have at the moment. Now that I've seen this water clarity, I don't see why the squid wouldn't be about. It looks really good. Go on. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness, that was a surprise. We are in super shallow water, 2 meters of water, and we just hooked up. Wow, it's been about an hour and 10 or so minutes for nothing, and I was actually starting to get a little bit worried because it was looking really, really good. There was just no squid around, but we've hooked up. This is a good squid too. 1 squid in that area. There definitely could be more. He's actually a pretty good one. He's actually not bad at all. I've been getting a lot of small ones, so oh, there we go. That took a lot longer than expected, but that is a beautiful sized squid. All right, let's get a little look at him. Very, very nice squid. It had been over an hour. I was actually starting to get really worried because we need baits and everything was looking perfect. The conditions are really good, but we just weren't finding any squid, but we found one. So we're going to go drift back over that area again and see if we can pick up some more. Okay, let's go back over there. That's one. Little one. That's perfect. Not big, but that is the second squid of the day. A little one, which is a really, really good bait size for mulloway. Honestly, the smaller the squid, the better, but you just don't get many baits out of them. Oh, he inked my foot. You little rat. Look at him, he got me good. Let's get that jig back down. Also, wash my foot off. Is there any more? No followers? No. Oh, yeah, there is. There he is. We got him. Another little one. Yes, he had a follower. That was awesome. I just saw him come up and grab that. He's even smaller. Oh! How our luck can change. We just got 2 squid really quickly. There's the first one we got. There's the second. Finally, it's starting to come together. Took a long time, but we've got the 3 squid now. We only need 1 or 2 more, and that'll be more than enough. So finally things started to turn on. I was getting worried. Come on, float, do something. That float on? Either the float's on seaweed or the float's on, and I'm guessing it's on seaweed. Oh, that's a squid. That is a squid. This is that big squid which we were after. This is a really, really big one. He's just holding onto the whiting though. He's not actually hooked. No, you let go. I knew that was going to happen. He's on it again. There he goes. Yes. Oh, he's gone. That is a good squid. We got a prong on him finally. He let go of it, but I think we've got him pinned this time. Let's see if we can get him. He is a much better squid than those smaller ones. About time the float did something. It's been quiet for ages. Wow, that is a big squid. Yes, we got her. That is a big squid. Oh yes. I was wondering when we were going to come across a good one. It was only a matter of time, and this is a very, very big squid. That is the one which we're after. That is awesome. What a squid. Man, we've been getting so many small ones, but finally we've got a tank. That is going to do us. So we ended up with the 5 squid, I think. I'm pretty sure we got 2 big ones and 3 really small ones, but that's going to be more than enough bait for tomorrow morning. It started off really slow, but we got there in the end. We've got our bait. So I'm going to get out of here, and I will see you guys very early tonight / tomorrow morning. Good morning, everyone. It is now the next morning, and we are down here fully prepared almost to head out and target our jewfish. We've actually had a massive change of plans this morning. I got up really, really early, sussed out the wind, and it was much, much windier than what they said. But you probably can't tell because at this location, there's almost no wind. We went further up the bay to try and get away from the wind, which is exactly what's happened. But the spot which I actually initially had in mind can get very, very dangerous when the conditions aren't perfect. So we're going to save that spot for another day and try pretty much a new location. So it should be fairly interesting. Going to fish super, super shallow first of all, and then we might move a little bit deeper as the morning progresses. And that is everything. We've got our 3 big rods which we retied. We retied new leaders, new rigs last night, so we're all fully kitted. Preparation is key, and we are fully prepared this morning. Damn, I hear a lot of fish jumping around. It is going to be a massive, massive day today. Possibly 10 plus hours on the water, so we've got a lot of fishing ahead of us. I reckon we'll go about here. So we're going to be sitting at about 5.5 meters. We're going to be casting some baits up into about 4, and also have some baits in about 6.5, 7. So we're going to be right along a nice little channel edge, and we're just going to be intercepting any fish which is swimming along this line. Anchor is down, and that is probably the best bait you could ever have out. Half of a squid. This one's got the headpiece, so it's got all those tentacles, a lot of movement, also a lot of scent from the hood as well. So we'll cast this one into the deep. Use a medium-sized squid with this one. Put half a squid head on, I reckon. Half of a fresh squid head, and we're just going to get this one straight out the back. So we've got a shallow rod, deep rod, and then one kind of in the middle. Alright, I'll turn these lights off for a bit and see what happens. It's not too far away. I'm going to go for a quick move. Not feeling this spot. Very, very slow start to the morning. First light's actually starting to come up now. It's going to be a beautiful sunrise, but on the fishing side of things, it's been dismal. We came out here at the perfect time as well, the last of the run-in tide, the start of the run-out, but the fish just didn't play game. So hopefully when this sun comes up more, then they might wake up, because it's been dead so far. What is going on? Nothing's happening. Nothing at all. Like, I'm barely getting any bites. Well, no bites. It's going to be a grind of a morning. That rod there. There we go, it's a little bit of a better fish. That's a pinky, I think. It took so long for us to hook up to something half decent even, so we've got a few little gummies. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a slightly bigger gummy shark. That's what it's feeling like. Yeah. Tell you what, he's not bad at all, especially compared to some of those other little ones we're getting this morning. But man, it has been such a disappointing morning so far. We got up so early to come out here, picked our tides, we're out here at a really good time, but the fish just didn't play game at all. There we go though, nice little consolation prize, decent gummy. Little fella's actually not legal, so we're gonna let him go. See you, mate. We got another fish here. Oh, there we go. Oh, double hookup. Oh, this could be a snapper. Did I feel head shakes? I think I felt head shakes here. It's either a gummy or a snapper, I reckon. It's going to be a good fish. Whoa. Whoa. We've got a double hookup. Damn. Okay, we've got another fish on here. This one's more easy to deal with. I don't know what that one is. I'm pretty sure it's a monster shark yet again, but this one's going to be a little bit more deal. Oh, it's an elephant. Oh, that's pretty cool. This one's an elephant shark, and that one's a monster shark. That is cool. We've got a little elephant. I love these sharks. Now, what are you? It has taken half of my spool when I've been doing other stuff. It is an absolute monster. I'm guessing it's either a big 7 or a monster bronze whaler. We've also got an elephant in the net between our legs. As you can see, they're such a cool little creature. I'll show you guys that in a minute after we get done with this. We are literally getting towed down the bay by a monster at the moment. I don't even think it's coming towards us, we're going towards it. It's going towards the front of the kayak. Damn. This is a little bit concerning, to be honest. This is a very big worry. It's 7 gil. Look at him. You ready? Let's get a good look at him. Woo, woo, woo. Damn, they're... Whoa! Those things are pretty scary. They have big whippy tails. The fun fact about these things is they actually eat and feed on gummy sharks and small school sharks. So they're a real pest, like they're a real nuisance. Their main food is other sharks, which we enjoy catching. Whereas these things, they're not really a priority when you go out and fish. Got to give them a little bit of respect though. They're still fairly cool sharks. There he goes. Oh God. Now this is a cool species. This is one which I'm very okay with catching, an elephant shark. Literally the coolest sharks which we get in Western Port, I reckon. As you can see, he's got like a little trunk, and this one's a little male. The males are actually a lot smaller than the females. So usually when you get a small elephant, it's a male. The real big ones are typically females, but what a shark. These things come in here to breed, so I always give them the respect which they should have, and I reckon all of these things should be released. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna send him off. All right, see you, mate. Thanks for playing game. Oh, there he goes. Watch him cruise off, straight down. What a cool fish. That's not too bad then, I'll take that. It's been a very dismal start to the morning, but things are starting to pick up. We caught that decent gummy, that decent elephant, that gorilla. So some fish on the board at least. So from now on, the goal is honestly moving to snapper. Mulloway are pretty much off the cards, but we do have a good shot at a snapper. So I'm going to stay out here over the low tide, fish pretty much the whole day, and see if we can pull through and get a snapper. We've got fresh squid, so I've been tossing up, and I think it's worth to stay out here and see what we can catch. Middle rod, middle rod. No. That is another 7-giller. Damn. I got a lot of drag on this. Since when do 7 gills fight this well? What? Ah, yes, he bit me off. Bitten off. Oh, I made a horrible call staying out here. I mean, hindsight's 20/20, but it has been horrible. We've caught that one little gummy. We've caught nothing else. We lost a big 7-gill, but man, it has sucked today. It has sucked. I thought this morning was tough, but it's only gotten tougher. It's just not a good day for fishing at all. Yesterday was better. The squid fishing was better than the fishing today. And the funny thing is we've still got 4 hours. We've still got 4 hours to go, and I'm clueless with what to do because the tide's just about to turn, and when it turns here, it flies. Like, it's almost impossible to fish, so I don't know what I'm doing now. I might go for a paddle, drift down the western entrance and just call it a day. We have re-anchored and we are super shallow. We're actually in 1.2 meters of water, so really shallow. See if we can pick up a gummy shark, or if we're really lucky, a snapper. The last bait we'll get out is a pilchard. That gummy shark just jumped out of the water with my pilchard. It grabbed the bait and started jumping out of the water. What? That was so cool. He was jumping out of the water like a marlin, but he's a gummy shark. He's only barely legal. We're gonna let him go. See you, mate. See if we can get a bigger one. Ooh, that took off too. What is that? It's on the pilchard yet again. Is that another gummy? It's such shallow water that they come right up near the surface. Feels pretty decent. Oh, there he is. Or is it an elephant? Is that an elephant or a gummy? It's an elephant. On an old pilchard. That is a solid fish. We are in 1.5 meters of water, yet we just caught a good gummy shark and now a really good elephant shark. This thing's a psycho. I'm gonna get pliers because this thing just won't stop moving. This has actually turned into a decent afternoon. We got that gummy shark really quickly and now a stonker of an elephant. This is a really good shark. And you know the funny thing? Once again on pilchard. The pilchards are really starting to fire up. Just a blood bait, a little bit of a different smell. Oop. There it goes, but found a little pattern. Hopefully we can get some more fish. We still have an hour and a half until we can get back in, but if the fishing is really good, we might just keep staying. Might just keep fishing. Dragon. Alright, quick little update. We are currently drifting back to the launch. We tried to fish for a bit longer, but my anchor wouldn't hold, so all my baits kept on dragging and it was becoming a bit of a mess. So we've packed up and we are going back in, pretty much waiting for the tide to rise a little bit more. But man, what a grind. We started fishing at 4, it is now 3 o'clock, so what a morning. It's been a very long one. So we've called it, we're waiting for the tide to rise and then we're going to go in and get out of here.